Zombification is the process in which the sanity of humans deteriorates, and they become zombies. This includes the loss of sleep, motivation, and overall brain function due to intense amounts of stress. Much of this stress comes from academics and a culmination of other tasks students must undertake at a very young age and with little preparation. This is just some of what students have to manage on a daily basis, and it results in much anxiety, stress, and depression. School, homework, extracurricular activities, sleep, repeat. That's what it can be for some of these students. Teens are constantly pushed to balance all aspects of their social life, mental well-being, and education, and its tasking. In order for a teenager's brain to properly develop, they need between 9 to 9.5 hours of sleep each night. However, the average teenager only gets about 7 hours of sleep or less each night, which significantly impacts healthy vital functions. One of the main causes of this overly intensive load is the exponentially increasing educational standards. However, the College Board has now had to restrict the minimum grade at which one can take these courses to the 9th level because of how intense some courses have become, with the only exception being world language classes. On top of basic courses, you must manage SAT prep, ACT prep, sports, volunteering, art, music, social activities, and other extracurriculars, such as jobs. However, there is an employment crisis rising that is a major cause for all these problems. It's becoming increasingly difficult to exceed without a degree, yet 17 million citizens are also now overqualified for their jobs, while there are 3 million unfilled positions that require skilled workers. This paradoxical situation is leading students and adults not only to emotional depression, but economic depression as well, even though they are all putting in more and more effort daily toward their education and jobs. Students have racked up $1 trillion in debt in the last 30 years, not including graduates continuing to further their education because their degrees are so useless. And still, 37 million students have dropped out of college and ended up with nothing, mostly for financial reasons. According to European researchers operating under a UK 2015 study, 1/3 of workers working longer than 55 hours showed an increase in stroke risk and a 13% increase in cardiovascular or heart disease. Not only has this incredulously intense amount of work led to harm in the workplace, but young adults are suffering as well. Many people suffer many different kinds of stress that can end up leading them to even be hospitalized. Let's not make careers and education part of that. We need to help kids thrive, not just survive.